talking about in great detail. Let me tell you that we have some update now, and the update is that our COVAXIN, the Made in India vaccine, neutralizes multiple variants of SARS-CoV-2, which is the coronavirus, and effectively neutralizes the double mutant strain as well, according to the ICMR. So this is an official detail that has come out. Anuj is also joining us live. Anuj, what more can you tell us?
Well, Niranjan, that's the latest, as you are telling it, that now this is a big victory for the country, because this is the COVAXIN, which is neutralizing the mutant. That is something what we have been told. This is against multiple variants. We have been told that COVAXIN neutralizes against multiple variants of SARS-CoV-2 and effectively neutralizes the double mutant strain as well. So this is something which has been stated by ICMR, Niranjan, and ICMR, as we do understand, since from the wave 1 of the COVID is keeping a very tight eye and doing studies on the same, and this is the ICMR which is making it clear now that the COVAXIN is working successfully, and that something is something which is good news for the country, for the people of the country. And ICMR, as we are telling, is keeping a very tight eye and doing research day and night, and now finally
we're getting in some more breaking news now as we are getting the details of the Covishield pricing. This is a breaking news update. The Covishield pricing is out for the Indian market. Getting in some more details of Serum Institute declaring the price for Covishield in the market. It will cost 400 for state government hospitals and 600 in the private hospitals. And I'm going to read out from the media statement of Serum Institute, which has just come out. Serum Institute of India has welcomed the recent announcement made by Government of India's Ministry of Health and Finance Ministry to accelerate India's vaccination drive. The promising directives will help to scale up vaccine production, allow state governments, private hospitals, vaccination centers to procure vaccines directly. And for the next 2 months, we will address the limited capacity by scaling up the vaccine production. Going ahead, 50% of our capacities will be served to the Government of India's vaccination program, and the remaining 50% of the capacity will be for the state governments and private hospitals. So that's a breaking news update that's come in, and we are now getting in more details of Covishield's pricing in state government hospitals will be around 400. I have that with me in my hand. 400 rupees per dose in state government hospitals, and that is for state governments. For state governments, the pricing is 400. I have it with me. This is the full statement that has been issued by Serum Institute of India. At private hospitals, the price per dose will be 600. Covishield will cost 400 in state government hospitals, 600 at private hospitals. And considering the global vaccine prices, we're ensuring that our vaccines are affordable in comparison to any other vaccines in the world. So effectively, Indian vaccines will be the cheapest in the world. That's another breaking news update. Indian vaccines, comparatively compared to the global vaccine prices, our vaccines are affordable in comparison to no other vaccines in the world. American vaccines are in excess of 1,500 rupees. Russian vaccines in excess of 750 rupees. Chinese vaccines cost more than 750 rupees, and Chinese vaccines are not even effective. That's a different point altogether. Okay, we are cheaper than the American vaccines, we are cheaper than the Russian vaccines, and Indian vaccines will be the cheapest. Furthermore, owing to the complexity and the most effective, of course, efficacious, I beg your pardon. Furthermore, owing to the complexity and urgency of the situation, it is challenging to supply it independently to each corporate entity. So very, very important updates coming in from the Serum Institute and Adar Poonawalla, saying that owing to the complexity and urgency of the situation, it is challenging to supply the vaccines independently to each corporate entity. We would urge all corporate and private individuals to access the vaccines. It says we urge all corporate and private individuals to access the vaccines through the state facilitated machinery and private health systems. Post 4 to 5 months, the vaccines will be made available in retail and free trade. We at Serum would like to assure you that we will continue to do our best to help everyone, and would request you to be patient with us. That's Adar Poonawalla, CEO of Serum Institute of India, as he declares the pricing for his vaccine. So we haven't heard from COVAXIN and Bharat Biotech, but this is the pricing for Serum Institute of India's Covishield, which will cost 400 rupees in state governments,